Okay guys, today we are going to do Escape the Mall tax tip markup and discount review. Okay, so we're about to start our day of shopping in the mall, but there's just one problem: the cash registers are down. To be able to buy anything, we must be able to calculate all the tax, tips, markups, and discounts that we will encounter. Failure to do so will not let you escape the mall. If it does not let you go on to the next question, that means that the answer you have put in is wrong. If you are watching this video, it is because you are now doing this after your class period time, and you will be able to follow along and get the correct answer. So choose your class period. I'm just going to choose first period. Last name, first name. Yes, I'm ready to escape the mall. So the first question. Before we shop till we drop, we must first stop and get some breakfast. Let's go to Starbucks, which is right inside the mall. We order a caramel frappuccino for $4.95 and a cake pop for $1.95. We always tip the barista 15%, and there's a sales tax of 7%. What is the final cost of your order once we add in the tip and the tax? So, what we will do is, first, we need to add everything together, okay? So think, when you go to a store, you do not go and get one thing, pay for it, then go get another thing, pay for it. You get everything at once, and then you go and pay for it. So first, we need the selling price, and we find the selling price by adding up everything that we're getting. So when we add the cake pop and the frappuccino, that gives us 6.90. Okay, so remember, we need to change all percents to decimals. Okay, we do this by doing the percent divided by 100. So when we have tax and tip, okay, we just take the tax and tip percentage and divide it by 100. So when we have the tip is 15%, that's going to be 15 over 100, which equals 0.15. The tax will be 7%, which is 7 over 100, which is 0.07. So now we need to find the tip amount, how much we're going to pay with tip. To do that, we take the selling price, which is what we find is 6.90, and we multiply that by 0.15. That's going to give us $1.035. Remember, when dealing with money, you can only go out 2 decimal places. So if you have a third place or more, we always look at the third place and then that number. So this 5 determines if the 3 rounds up or stays the same. Because it's a 5, it's going to round up to 1.04. The tax amount would be 6.90 times 0.07. When we do that in the calculator, we have 0.483. Once again, we need a round. The 3 is the number we look at. That means the 8 stays the same. So now we have the tip amount and the tax amount. So we found everything that we were talking about. So our next step is to add the selling price plus the tip amount plus the tax amount. So we do 6.9 plus 1.04 plus 0.48, and that's going to give us 8.42. So our total amount after the tax and the tip is $8.42. Let's go on to question number 2. Question number 2. Sweet, on to the next door. We have too many unmatching socks and we definitely need a new pair of shoes. So let's get shopping. At Rack Room Shoes, we buy a pair of socks for $14 and a pair of Nikes for $74.99. There's a 10% sales tax. how much money will you pay in tax? Okay, so this is important, guys. It's asking, what we're looking for is how much money will we pay in tax? Okay, so we're not looking for any totals. We're looking for how much money will we pay in tax. So I'm going to keep that there as we work through this problem. Once again, first, we need the selling price. We need to add up everything we got. So we got socks for $14 and we got shoes for $74.99. So $14 plus $74.99, that's going to give us $88.99. Okay, so from there, we take the $88.99. We know we have tax as 10%. So we make that to a decimal, which will be 10 divided by 100, which equals 0.1. We now take that 0.1 and multiply it by 89.99 times 0.1. That's going to give us 8.999. Okay, so once again, we have more than, sorry, it's 88.99. 88.99 times 0.1 will give us 8.899. Once again, we're dealing with money. That third number tells me to round up, so the 9 needs to round up, which will make this 8.90. So, this is the tax amount, how much we pay in tax. So our answer is $8.90. So from there, I'm going to put in our answer as 8.90. Sweet, Bath and Body Works. We have to stop at Bath and Body Works and get a candle for a gift. So, as we're walking around the store, we overheard the employer saying that the candles were marked up 65%. What is the retail price of the vanilla bean candle that is manufactured for $30? Okay, so guys, remember, what you buy at the store is not what the store actually paid for it, okay? So think about drinks, okay? They didn't make the drinks. They bought the drinks from, the Pepsi company, okay? To make a profit, they have to mark up their prices. So in this instance, the candle cost $30 to make. So that's how much they bought it from the manufacturers, okay? So the retail people bumped up the price 65%. We need to know, what is Bath and Body Works, the retailer, selling it for? So there's nothing about tax and tip in this problem. It's all about markup. So remember, guys, we have the manufacturer selling price, which is $30. We know the markup is 65%. So we change that to a decimal. 65 divided by 100 equals 0.65. Remember, tax. So for the next step, I need to find what 65% of 30 is. So I do 30 times 0.65, and I get 19.5. That's how much Bath and Body Works marked up their candles, okay? Okay, so now to find the total of candle, we would do 30 plus the 19.50 we just found, which is $49.50. So our answer would be 49.50. Next, we're at American Eagle, okay? At American Eagle, we're going to buy an outfit. The pants cost $49.95, the shirt costs $29.95, and the jacket costs $89.95. You have a 25% discount, okay? We're looking for how much money will the coupon save you. So remember, guys, we are looking for how much money is going to be saved, okay? So how much money will be saved? So from here, what we do is we have to find the selling price. So we add everything together. We will add 49.95 plus 29.95 plus the 89.95. That's going to give us a total of $169.85. So from here, we know we have a discount percent of 25%. Okay, so to get that to a decimal, 25 divided by 100 is 0.25. To find the discount amount, okay, we have to do 169.85, 169.85 times the 0.25. So when we plug that in to our calculator, we get 42.462. Once again, guys, like I've been saying, 25. Money goes out only 2 decimal places. So that third decimal place, that 2, determines what that 6 does. That 2 says to stay the same. So my discount amount is $42.46. So we saved $42.46. That's what it's asking for. How much money will be saved? $42.46. That's how much you get off with the coupon. So I am going to end this first video here. Watch video number 2 or part 2 to get the last 2 questions.